At the peak of Andrew Carnegie's career, he crossed paths with an impressive journalist named Napoleon Hill, who he trusted to document and share with the world the strategies that turned him into one of the wealthiest and most successful businessmen of all time. It was Mr. Carnegie's idea that the magic formula, which gave him a stupendous fortune, ought to be placed within reach of people who do not have time to investigate how men make money, Hill wrote in the preface of Think and Grow Rich, the result of his collaboration with Carnegie. In addition to analyzing Carnegie, who became the richest man in the world after starting with little more than a penny upon arriving in the US from Scotland, Hill studied more than 500 self-made millionaires over a span of 20 years. His interviews and research culminated in the 1937 bestseller, Think and Grow Rich, which shares what he calls the money-making secret in 13 principles. There is no mention of money, wealth, finances, or stocks within Hill's text. He takes a different approach, focusing on breaking down the psychological barriers that prevent many of us from attaining our own fortunes. 1. Desire. You have to want it. All of the super wealthy started with a certain amount of dreaming, hoping, planning, and desiring before they became rich. They imagined riches before they saw them in their bank accounts, Hill explains. Wishing will not bring riches. But desiring riches with a state of mind that becomes an obsession, then planning definite ways and means to acquire riches, and backing those plans with persistence which does not recognize failure, will bring riches. This is not so different from the modern-day concept of visualizing a savings goal with a specific price tag. 2. Faith. Believe that you can achieve your goal. Growing rich starts with your mindset, with the belief that you can accumulate wealth. Riches begin in the form of thought. The amount is limited only by the person in whose mind the thought is put into motion. Faith removes limitations. As self-made millionaire and author Steve Siebold writes, being rich isn't a privilege. Being rich is a right. If you create massive value for others, you have the right to be as rich as you want. 3. Autosuggestion. Use affirmations to reach your goal. Turning desire for money or success into reality requires sending your subconscious mind phrases and mantras that support your goal. You have to repeat out loud what it is that you want, and how you plan to get it, so you become obsessed with your purpose, Hill explains. Your ability to use the principle of autosuggestion will depend, very largely, upon your capacity to concentrate upon a given desire, until that desire becomes a burning obsession. For example, if you aim to save $10,000 for retirement by putting away money every week, you would repeat, I will set aside money this week to have $10,000 in retirement savings, as many times as possible each day. 4. Specialized knowledge. Gain experiences and continue learning. Knowledge is potential power. An education only becomes powerful and leads to great wealth when it is organized and applied to life. It also must be continually sought after. You're never done learning, Hill emphasizes. Successful men in all callings never stop acquiring specialized knowledge related to their major purpose, business, or profession. Those who are not successful usually make the mistake of believing that the knowledge acquiring period ends when one finishes school. Many modern-day successful and wealthy people are voracious readers. They never stop learning and challenging their minds. 5. Imagination. Come up with ideas and visualize your success. If you can imagine it, you can create it, says Hill. Ideas are the beginning points of all fortunes. Ideas are products of the imagination. Man's only limitation, within reason, lies in his development and use of his imagination. Don't be afraid to come up with and develop ideas. Whoever you are, wherever you may live, whatever occupation you may be engaged in, just remember in the future, every time you see the words Coca-Cola, that its vast empire of wealth and influence grew out of a single idea, Hill writes. For example, Bill Gates, since college he imagined Microsoft in detail. This led him to drop out of college and found the technological empire we all enjoy today. 6. Organized planning. Take action. Once you've visualized your success, you need to take action and go after exactly what you want. You must act with persistence and enthusiasm. Opportunity has spread its wares before you. Step up to the front, select what you want, create your plan, put the plan into action, and follow through with persistence. Most of us are good starters but poor finishers of everything we begin. Moreover, people are prone to give up at the first signs of defeat. There is no substitute for persistence. For instance, if you're looking to build wealth, start with forming a financial plan and determine exactly where you want your money to go. 7. Decision. Defeat procrastination with decisiveness. A key trait Hill recognized in all of the individuals he studied who acquired great wealth was decisiveness. Those who settle on decisions quickly know what they want, and they tend to get what they want. People who fail to accumulate money, without exception, have the habit of reaching decisions, if at all, very slowly, and of changing these decisions quickly and often. Decisiveness is not just a trait of the wealthy, but one of the most important qualities a leader needs to possess. At the end of the day, making a bad decision is better than making no decision at all.